Okay, I'm just trying to unlock stuff. Okay. Because at a certain point, I can just buy extra research. Um, with the things I've already got. Crystallize it. Okay, that's the recipe for the alchemical furnace. We need a crucible, a furnace, and a bunch of arcane stone. I can do this. This is doable. This is not the worst thing in the world, but to do that now would require some stuff. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna grab... I kind of wish I had better than an iron-capped wand, though. That's the problem when you get started with this stuff. There's so much to do in Thaumcraft, and I don't know where you start. And to start Thaumcraft, the only reason I'm really doing it is to even get a little started on the other stuff, too. It's honestly slightly pathetic. Like, it's stopping me from building the goggles of revealing right away. But, like... I like being efficient, you know? Like, being able to say, hey, look, I can drain stuff from these aura nodes. I can't even see them right now. I don't even know what I'm doing out in the world if I don't have the goggles of revealing. So, you know, that's a little perspective there. I'm going to run outside and hopefully find an aura node because I'm going to need some magic. Hey, by the way, I was over by Knight's base the other day.
Yeah.
There's something out there in the woods.
Yeah.
It's a giant black crystal surrounded by spikes, and if you get within 8 blocks of it, your screen turns white. It summons Eldritch Guardians, and they fire homing black magic at you that will kill you nearly instantly.
Yeah, that's the Thaumcraft obelisk.
Yeah, I don't know what that thing is, but it's frightening. Like, really scary. Have you seen that? I guess you would. Or do you just
Yeah.
know what I'm describing?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay. Is there anything we can do about that?
Not particularly.
Is there any benefit that we could get from later?
Well, that does contain a node.
Yeah, I'm not touching that node.
Why not?
Oh, hey, wait a minute. Why am I running away? If that silverwood tree grew next to the house, maybe it contains a node.
Probably.
I know that doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes it can. And particularly near Knight's house. I don't know. Is that why he started his base there, or did he just get lucky?
I don't know.
But it's surrounded by silverwood trees, and again, silverwood trees tend to have aura nodes in them, making them, you know, valuable places. I could just start transplanting all of his trees, and he wouldn't know. I mean, he seems to be working exclusively on things such as a storage network and power generation, and nothing magical as far as I know. Now, you know me, I like the magical aspects, so this is quite fine. Again, I'm going to have to Google stuff off screen to work on Botania, because that kind of crashes my game to read the book. Oh yeah, there's an aura node in this tree. Oh,
Cool.
shoot. Why is there a big hole? Why is this a big hole going straight down to bedrock?
Where?
This didn't exist before.
Where?
Oh, you know, right outside our house, inside the pool of water I placed by this tree. Like,
Oh, remember what I was talking about? The reverse volcano?
yeah,
That's it.
I don't think this existed before, did it?
Yeah, I did.
Really?
Yeah,
How did I just not notice a giant hole?
blind.
I don't know, man. I think... So how am I supposed to analyze a node through a tree? I don't...
By cutting down the tree.
But cutting down the tree will destroy the node. Okay, I'm gonna
Okay.
have to get to the block it's inside of, I guess. I'm sorry, Silverwood Tree, but this has to happen. I'm not quite there yet. There it is. Okay, since it's got the little black speck on it. Okay, this pure node has wind, no, has air and fire and life. Now I can't actually use life energy, so it's just gonna pull. I gotta make sure I don't accidentally take a bunch of stuff out of this, because it's only a baby node. It's only a baby node.
It's a little baby.
Yeah, a little baby. To quote weird British people. Um, uh, in the off chance that we're gonna need to breed bees, I'm gonna work on that also.
I think we are going to need to breed bees.
God.
If not for the bees, then for the resources that they provide.
Okay. Well, I did start on that, but we need a carpenter
Well, we have a carpenter.
and what is that thing that makes seed oil?
Squeezer.
Yeah, and that all takes
Don't
power.
have that. We have some power.
But yeah. Oh God. Armored skeleton. There we go.
As long as it's not raining or night, we have some power.
Great. That's encouraging. Alrighty. Uh, I also know of one more node near our house, actually, now that I think of it. It's not exactly near our house. I'm gonna craft a boat. It's in the ocean. Now, I don't mean it's under the ocean. I mean, water nodes tend to be very near the surface, and you can just kind of float over to them. So that's good. It's not ideal, but it exists. I don't have to go searching the wilderness, which still might kill me. But yeah, in order to create the alchemical furnace, which is, oh my God, it's a crafting ingredient for other mods, I'm gonna need magic. And to get magic in Thaumcraft, you need to travel and find it. And I've never even thought about that. I don't know if we're close or far from magic. You never know. But long story short, you need impregnated leather to make the goggles of revealing now, which I found while you were gone. And guess where you get impregnated leather from?
Bees.
No, witchery. So in order to, again, make the witch's oven, just to be able to have some goggles, I need to go node tapping and such. There's only 2 aspects in this one.
Oh, now, something to note for power, um, early power like this, an option might be to, if Mistcraft were available, build a lava world and pump lava out and use that with a whole ton of lava generators, right?
If you say so.
Well, I mean, that was my original plan. But then I discovered that in expert mode, every single way to produce power via using lava has been removed.
Why?
Because that's too easy.
Um. Okay, so all forms of lava power are dead.
Yes.
Okay. Snooming. That's true. Oh, wait a minute. I can't even tell what's in this aura node, because the only thing I'm actually recording is is the aspect of the damn boat. Okay, so this one has water, fire, earth, and order. This is the best node I've ever seen. Of course, it's really difficult to tap into it because the bloody thing's in the ocean. I also have to make sure constantly that I don't accidentally drain it, because I didn't unlock Aura Node tapping yet. Actually, that's what I should do. I'm going to go do that right now. That's one of the basic things you need in this game, is making sure these things always have some left in them. But this is great. It's only missing the entropy aspect, which you know, is a very dark aspect. That's probably over either in the quagmire behind our house, or again in the strange forested woods near Knight's Place. So I don't know, with this one node really near our house, this is really lucky. I mean, it's not particularly large. It's only got about 15 of each aspect, but it does have pretty much all of them.
Cool.
I don't know if that makes any sense to you.
Nope.
Okay. Well, these things regenerate over time. So as long as I don't care about creating things on a schedule, I won't have to scour the entire bloody world for what I need. Not really. It's a little bit, but not as bad. Alright, so I need to unlock a few things. Okay, book. I think it's in the basics. Advanced node tapping. Okay, this is very important. Okay. Oh, that's why I couldn't unlock it before, because I didn't know all of my aspects. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so while I do this, how is whatever you're working on going?
Horrible.
How so?
I need platinum.
Platinum?
Shiny.
Okay, I understand that it's shiny, but I don't understand where you get platinum. Like, there's no platinum ore I've ever seen. Ever. Metal is... Oh, metal doesn't have the order aspect in it. They've changed some of the aspects in this game. Curious. Okay. So what on earth has order and air? Or something similar. I mean, they've also removed some things, too, I noticed. Like, sight used to be an aspect, and that just got combined into something else. It's very curious. Oh, wait, this'll do. Then I kind of throw in entropy. And then a few of this. And that's advanced node tapping. Okay. So now I believe if I look that up... Oh, that unlocks two things. Yeah, I need to unlock the node preserving one. These are all things that are actually extremely necessary. I really do like Thaumcraft. For example, golems are one of my favorite things because they're cute little helper dudes. Like, I like that. Like, you know. So this is all well and good. Just realizing the grindy part is not that fun. Okay, so the easiest way to go is to try and find how well they blend down into base aspects. So like this one here. Oh, that doesn't work. Right. This one goes straight into air. This one goes into hunger, which goes into void, which goes into air. You probably... I could tell you how I started Thaumcraft. And I mean, you could do what I did, but I'm not sure if you would find it as fun.
Probably not.
It's not really that fun. It's quite grindy. Oh, this one just goes
Okay.
right down into air anyway.
I have enough grinding to do on my own.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, so we're going to use Lux, because that's cheap. Okay, good. Node Preserver. This is very extremely important, I mean. Better control. Okay, I can't actually do what I need to do with the wand I have now, apparently. But we're gonna get there. It's gonna take a bit, but we're gonna get there, Hannibal.
That's what you say.
That is what I say. I can try. Oh my. Order. Things also have order. Oh, vitreous. Yeah, that's easy. And then earth. And then this is just wind again, I think. Oh, I see how I can do this. Okay. I know this isn't the most interesting thing to listen to.
It's better than silence.
For people that like me, it is. Um, Essentially, I'm making a bit of a plan.
Yeah.
There's,
I like plans.
yeah, it's gonna take a few steps, and all it is making sure I have the basics down. Like, what did this do?
But everything in this mod takes a few steps.
I can now draw vis 3 times faster than normal. Okay, but in order to preserve them, this level of control is not possible when using wands crafted from normal wood and iron. Therefore, I need to go into the wands and craft a great wood wand core. Now for that, I need great wood logs and my wand. And I've already got that, I think. In fact, in order to make great wood planks... Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah, just the logs are fine. But did you know in order to get the great wood planks, I had to throw it into the mana pool from Botania?
Yeah.
That's so funny. But what I find so interesting, Botania was the place you had to start this whole crazy adventure. Uh-oh. Do we have any great wood logs? I think we're out of great wood.
That would surprise me. I don't think we ever had great wood.
I melted it down to planks because I didn't think I needed it.
And now you do.
Yup. I need it a lot. I hope I'm not derping and it's actually in my inventory or something like that. But I'm pretty sure it's all been removed from the chests. So what I'm going to do really quickly, there's a tree nearby, isn't there? I mean, everything isn't that far from our house. I know of a few, again, near Knight's Base. There used to be a great wood tree, and I cut it down. Did I plant it again? I don't know.
I sure hope so for Knight's sake.
Oh, there's a sapling here. It hasn't grown yet because it's too close to the edge of there. Okay. I'm gonna have to go plant this tree up near the top of the hill. There's already a lot of trees up here, though. Man, ever since you said you needed wood, and I just started like planting trees over and over again, I think it got a little out of hand.
Just a touch.
I'm sorry. Oh man. Okay, so I'm gonna plant this one sapling here. I don't like the purple trees. They don't. I need a sawmill to cut them. Like, why is everything so complicated?
Because
It's dumb. It's just dumb. All right, tell you what. I need to take a quick little trip to his magical forest and cut down a tree. I only need 2 pieces. I don't need to cut down the whole thing. If that's any consolation prize. But while I'm there, I'll probably find an aura node or 2. And I'll have to be very careful about not draining it, because since I don't have a very good wand, that's a real risk right now.
draining it.
Yeah, completely. Because if you drain it, they never come back. But, you know, if I had a better wand, it's not a problem anymore. But in order to get a better wand, I need to drain stuff, maybe.
I swear, this mod is cyclical in many things.
Oh yeah, the mod pack, you mean?
Yeah,
So wait, what is specifically doing that? Is it because it's expert mode?
yeah.
Like, non-expert mode would just kind of let you do your own thing, eh?
Well, non-expert mode, none of the recipes would be changed.
Okay. But expert mode, somebody's come in and done this. Because somebody had to say, hey, you need this to do this. Someone decided that.
Yeah.
Independently of everything else.
Yeah.
Whoa. Knight's tree farm has gone out of hand.
The jacaranda trees.
I just see a big wave of purple.
Yeah.
It's kind of frightening.
Just a touch.
It's okay, though. At least he's got progress. I still think we're... I mean, it's only, for me anyway, it's only been the 3rd episode, so to say that we don't have any progress isn't accurate. You know, we have a house. We've got some basics. We understand the problems of contemporary society. You know, those are all things that maybe the layman wouldn't even know. Oh, at some point I need to do some math, too.
Math?
Yeah, our nether portal's still attached to Knight's.
Oh, yeah.
And the only way to do that, to fix it, apparently you take the coordinates of our existing portal, and you divide that by 8. And then you go and you build another portal in the nether, and they should be linked. And it should be that easy. Maybe. I mean, you gotta hope.
I don't like that maybe.
Well, the alternative is that there's an extra portal that will also just lead to Knight's house. I say maybe because I haven't tested this out before. So I'm taking Knight's word on it working. Not that I don't trust him, but I'd like to see it happen first. Just because there's still a possibility that he's wrong, and it just kind of was a fluke when he fixed everyone else's portals. Because we're actually quite close to him, when you think about it. I don't know what our number divided by 8 would be, but I'm guessing it's actually not that far off. I don't know if all these silverwood trees actually contain nodes. Oh, that one, okay, I see them now. This one most certainly does, and it's near the top of the tree for some reason, so I'm going to have to do a bit of climbing. And I'm also going to have to be very careful, because silverwood nodes, although they are pure, I believe that means they'll regenerate themselves quicker. They're also usually small. This one is fire and earth. Okay, yeah, I can't. It's a little bit of Vis, but I can't even touch it. There's another very good source of a node near, but not next to, the giant, horrible, eldritch, scary... Oh, God, there it is. The giant, horrible, eldritch pillar crystal of death. It's like right over... Oh, God, it's activating. Okay,
Pro tip: run.
I don't know why it does that. It scares me. Okay. I know there is a small obelisk filled with death. And by that I mean the death aspect, which I can tap into. But I need to avoid the giant, horrible crystal of what the heck even is it? It's frightening, man. It's very frightening. Should be some greatwood trees out here, or at least in the other direction. But first, I need to find that one obelisk. I know it's near here. You know, I wonder what Knight has been thinking I've been up to. Because every so often he'll be online, and I'll run past his base in order to get to the villager village, and I'll get killed by something along the way, and he'll be like, oh, that's too bad. And then he'll just see me run past his house over and over again. And I never explain myself why I'm over in his land. I say it's his land, but really he doesn't own it all, does he? He didn't claim it. He could have, but he didn't. So
You still could.
yeah, he could, but he didn't. Anyway, also I took a bunch of the moss cobble from the ground out here because it's valuable in tinkers. And for some reason in the magical forest, there's just a bunch of moss cobbles sitting around, waiting to be harvested. So, yeah, I got cows climbing trees over here. That's how weird it is. Okay, since I'm afraid of the giant death pillar, I'm also afraid why the bottom of this ravine hasn't loaded for me. Oh, there's Night's Twilight portal, though. I think the Twilight portals actually do correspond to in-game distance. It's not weird like the Nether.
Yeah, it's 1/8. The Nether is.
Yeah. Wacky, man. Very wacky. But we'll deal with that later. I just need to find some greatwood trees for starters. And, again, more power. I am going to need to craft a wand so that I can safely extract Vis without destroying the environment. So that I can safely craft some stones and a furnace just so I can get witchery, just so I can get a few other things, including headgear that will actually help me see these nodes, so I don't have to keep this thing on my screen the whole time. Yeah, man, it's... Is that a greatwood tree right here? Yes, it is. Okay, great. Pun intended. Yeah, this magical force is a really good source of stuff, I think. But as for where you might actually find... Oh, there's a good node right here, maybe. Okay, it's filled with order and earth. Okay, I can use... I think I'm already full on order and earth, actually. Okay, that's fine. This is a good-sized one, though. Right on the border of Knight's territory and the ocean. That's not really all of Knight's territory. Like I said, I suppose he hasn't claimed it, but it's near her to him. That'd be like saying the entire quagmire is our territory, and honestly, that's a terrible thing to say. Because have you ever run through the mud? It's slow as hell. Like,
It's just like running through soul sand.
it's almost worse. Actually, it's exactly the same. Yeah. It's horrible. If we, if everybody had to live in the biome that they claimed, we really picked a bad place. Sort of. I mean, we're on a very tiny extreme hills land, next to a quagmire, next to a sludge pit, which is just a quagmire but filled with trees. As you can tell, I have been exploring around. This is a good one too. And he's got some really good stuff around here. Still no entropy though, which I know is somewhere near the big dark crystal, but I don't want to risk my life. Oh god, why can't there be one of those Thaumcraft dungeons near here? You know, just, a dark node. That'd be perfect. Maybe there's one in the Quagmire, though. I mean, that place is... I've never searched it with a thermometer before. And a big, scary, dark place probably would have some entropy, right? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
I have entropy shards back at the base.
No. Looking for aura nodes. Yeah, man. I need...
help you at all.
Not exactly, but this is basically scouting, what I'm doing right now. Exploring the world and understanding it, and knowing where I need to go to get everything. This is really weird, though. I mean, the closer to home, the better, really. But I do literally need basically every aspect. This also means that if I want a quick fix, just, walk to the edge of Knight's base and you'll find it. Which again is going to make for some very strange dialogue whenever he figures out what I'm doing. Hey, Whip, what are you doing? Just standing on the edge of this cliff. Don't watch me. I mean, okay, he'll take advantage of it too, but, I did all the legwork. Like, I don't think he's working on Thaumcraft, because to do so, he'd have to work on Botania, and to do so, he'd have to get, like, 32 of every flower just in case. I did all that. I don't want to get an easy fix here. And you literally need to do Botania in order to even begin to do Thaumcraft. It's so odd. It's a bit of a foreign concept to me. But you know what? Why not? I'll give this mod, thing the benefit of the doubt to say that this is a good thing. I'm not going to complain too much about expensive recipes. This is a different kind of progression. Like you said, it's not exactly Greg Tech level, because Greg Tech was just in there to make it longer.
But it sure feels like it.
It's not exactly. You gotta learn about every single different thing. It's interesting. It's making it a bit like an RPG where we've got all these tech trees, and you can only go so far without touching another one.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool. It's turning Minecraft mods into what I'd call a different kind of game. Is it a better one? I don't know. It's different. Maybe it'll grow on me, this expert mode thing. I do... the days when you could, literally build a witch's table out of just iron and iron bars. That was good.
It is, however, quite frustrating. Said it is, however, quite frustrating.
Yeah, right now. But you know, in the long run, we'll know a little bit about every mod in this game, and we'll I hope we will be a little better for it.
Yeah.
There does seem to be a quick division, though, doesn't there?
What do you
Like,
mean?
you don't need Thaumcraft to do industrial craft. You know, there's like a magic and tech
Yet.
division.
Yet.
But you think they'll all add up?
Oh, I'm sure they will.
I mean, yeah, the angel ring and ridiculous stuff like that, probably. Need some crazy stuff and extra utilities.